Margaret. Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chocolate community of really cute dogs. Tonight we are in the garden doing the free yes or no questions for the first 15 minutes. After the first 15 minutes, you can pay $1. Oh my God, there's a bug on me. Sorry, little guy. I hope I didn't give you a concussion. But you're going to give me a concussion crawling around on my shoulder. So yeah, first 15 minutes, free yes or no questions. Hey, Ghost Paws, welcome back to the Chammy. After the first 15 minutes, it's only $1, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. If you arrive in the first 15 minutes and you don't know what you want to ask, you can come back later while I'm live if you want to after that 15 minutes and ask a free yes or no question. Tonight is the happy hour in the garden, so it's only $6 for up to 3 questions. You get for $6 up to 3 questions. You get 7 minutes. House K-12, pretty good. I hate the fact that she passed away. You know the movie. I left you a comment actually back when you asked on the comment boards, but you know the movie is free on her channel. In case you want to watch it on her channel. How have you been doing? Hey Margaret, welcome back to the haunted house. How have you been doing, Margaret? I hope y'all have had a good day. Yeah, they watched it right on. Thanks for suggesting the movie. I appreciate it. Be an artist when you grow up. Spirit says yes, you're already an artist. That was the Chariot. Spirit, I'm calling for Margaret's most trusted and strongest spirit. That's will Margaret meet new love this summer? Spirit says yes in the Empress card. So yes, Margaret, you will. How am I doing? I'm hanging in there. I thought I would come by and see how y'all are doing too. Before I get together with some friends and read a script with them and then have dinner. sorry to hear that. Best thing you guys can do is just see each other through it. Hey, hey Maureen, how are you? Wow, 3 a.m. in Sweden. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Be safe. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by the chat to say hi. And sweet dreams when we get there. Hey Molly, welcome back to the Chammy, honey. I found a car I might want to buy someday. Just gotta find out if there's even one available, because it's pretty rare. And it would be a pre-owned vehicle. And yeah, I'm looking at it. It's gonna be. It will definitely be a Cadillac. But I'm only considering it because of how not only how comfortable the car seems to be, but plenty of space for my music equipment. And it's rare. It's a rare Cadillac. They only made so many of them. So I've got to find one first. Hey Ari, how are you? Really, well, you know what they say, Ghost Paws. Us girls who bleed together, stay together. Hey Ocean, make sure you get some chocolate, especially dark chocolate. It's going to be good for you. Chamomile and lavender tea. I like to make a lavender dark hot chocolate every once in a while during my moon cycle. It helps a lot. Hey Ocean, welcome back to the Chammy. How have you been, Ari? Did you have a good day? The week is going by so fast. You sent your flight in for the K today? Alright, awesome, we'll be there. Cool. What time do you land?
We're due for the show.
Okay. Okay, Ghost Paws. You have a good night and take care of yourself, sweetheart. Talk to you soon. Thanks so much for coming by the chat and hanging out. About 4:30-ish. Sleep deprivation and coffee. It's crazy to think that it takes so long. Hey Tiffany, welcome back to the chat. It's crazy to think that it takes so long to get from Houston to Greensboro on a plane. I mean, you're leaving at 5 a.m. You're arriving at 4:30 p.m. I guess it's cheaper than driving, even though it's about the same time, practically. Yeah. I guess it just feels that way to me because it's just like a hop, skip, and a jump. Yeah, you know, the extra things. Well, the next date, did you go on a date with him yet? Oh, so you went out, how'd that go? Give me 1 second, Ari. sometimes while I'm waiting for people to ask questions, I'll study the cards. So let me just take a couple pictures of these cards and then I'll do your question. Went to a Chinese restaurant. What'd you have to eat? Went to a record store right on. That sounds fun. It's cheap for so safe. Spirit, what I'm calling forth Ari's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Will her next date be a breakfast date? Can you see the fireflies in the background? I don't know if y'all get fireflies when y'all are out, but I do. Yeah, it's very highly likely that your next date will be a breakfast date on this Emperor card. Will July be even more romantic? Probably. I just answered the breakfast question. It said it would be, you know, it's interesting if that was the question you were thinking about, the Emperor's probably pointing towards that. For sure. You don't know what to wear to the, yeah, I answered the question about the breakfast date. And then I'm just assuming, you know, that it'll just get better from here. You know, it doesn't seem like he's playing any games or trying to make you cry, like some guys I know. Your shacket. Have you worn your shacket yet? Didn't you get one in green and black? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll get better from here on out for you, Ari, with that guy. You wore it last time. Yeah, definitely bring it with you. I mean, it's the deep south. You know, I'm not really sure what the elevation is there either. I'll have to look. I mean, Georgia's really the deep south, but it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. I mean, pretty much whatever the weather is in Nashville or Greensboro, it's going to be the same here. Only I think we're both a lot higher. I think Atlanta, Roswell is a lot higher than Greensboro or Nashville, and it's above sea level. I think Atlanta's like 900 to 1,200 feet above sea level, depending on where you're at. I'll tell you what, it's really really easy to tell when the seasons are changing here. I mean, I know summer's not even here yet, but I'll tell you right now, it's going to be another early fall. You're going to go on an IHOP date? Yeah, I miss those. IHOP dates with all my friends at the same time. Huh? first of all, this is how I do it. How many costume changes do I think I'm gonna need for 3 days? So I already know I'm going for 3 days, so I need 3 pair of panties, 3 pair of socks. And depending on where the hell I'm going, something to hold my boobs down or up or somewhere. So start there. Usually I'll take 1 or 2 kinds of different pajamas. I'll take something sexy and comfortable, no matter where I go, who I'm going to be with, and I'll take something comfortable, cozy and comfortable, no matter where I go. So I have 1 or 2 different options. And then I think about my costume changes from there. You know, back in the day, 100 years ago, women were having up to 5 clothing changes a day. And if they were traveling, it was even more. So, be thinking about being as minimalist as you can. I'll pack my whole life in a purse before I'll carry a bunch of luggage. You know, the dog, the pajamas, the plain panties, the plain socks, a t-shirt, a couple t-shirts, a couple pair of jeans, a pair of boots. I'm fine. I do fine. Yeah, I'll get all that in my purse. A puppy or 2 or 3. Am I still doing super chat readings? I prefer PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, but super chats are always open. But as a reader, I prefer PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. But I won't say no to supers. But please note what readings I have available and go ahead and pay for whichever one you'd like to get. Oh my god, the dog. Stop it! I'm gonna go get him. He's pretty upset right now. Because he's not in my bag. So I'll be right back. Come here. You're in mommy. Everything's fine. You're fine. He's in a little preemie baby shirt. Isn't that cute? And yes, he is the size of a preemie baby, believe it or not. Here. Sit down. Fall. Let's get some shirt safety going on. There you go. Now you can sit tucked in my shirt. And you're going to be fine. Everything's fine now. Poor baby. I'm here, baby. Haven't been to Denny's in a while. Yeah, I don't get to. It's under the description. Did you not see it in the description, dear? I'm sorry. Usually I put it up in the pinned comment. I just didn't today. Let me get it for you. But it's in the description. There you go. There's the link. What are you planning on wearing for summer solstice celebration? You okay? Okay. Excuse me. Are you thirsty? Hmm? No? Yeah. That makes sense. Hey, thank you so much for your donation. That's very kind and generous of you. Let me go ahead and go over here and look at your questions real quick. And see what you need to know about this right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, we can do a 15-minute reading on that. It's okay, don't get scared, puppy. I'm just going to get an extra card deck, and I'll be right back. Thanks so much for your patience. I appreciate that. I just wanted to get my liminal space oracle deck, which is what I use to, oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Okay. Oh, alright. Oh, I just only have the love tarot out here. Usually people only with good old fashioned loving cards, so I might use those though in your reading. And I wanted to get my full deck with the major and minor arcana that I use. I use the liminal space deck to get advice from spirit for you. Let's see if my phone will let me. Oh, okay, alright, where are you trying to go? Where are you trying to go? You don't know, do you? Okay, you're gonna have to go back inside and I'll start your reading. Okay, alright. Alright. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright. Let's go ahead and see what you need to know, Mr. Jones. I'm going to go ahead and spread out all the cards, and then we'll see what you need to know about your current job situation. Spirit, I'm calling forth Maurice's most trusted and strongest spirit guides in regards to the current job situation, and what do they need to know about that right now. The cards see coming in their current job situation, Spirit. I'm calling forth Maurice's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What do they need to know about their current job situation? I know that you're in some sort of job situation that's probably going to offer you something small. They're going to try to offer you something a little better, but you have a lot of different options. You don't have just this one job option. You will have an opportunity to move on to something that's more prosperous. Something that isn't going to keep you up at night and make you feel, you know, all of whatever this is. But let's start from the beginning. Sorry about the dog. Spirit, do you have any advice in regards to Maurice's current job situation coming up in regards to their situation with their current job? Any advice, Spirit? What do they need to know about this advice? Just give me 1 minute. I'm going to put your timer on pause. I have all your cards. I just need to have somebody take over the dog. I can't be having her upset like that when I'm reading. Nobody's gonna watch the dog for me, so I have to watch the dog myself. Okay. So you do have the Two of Cups as your first card here in, oh my god, there's a mosquito eating me. So you do have the Two of Cups here in your reading, which usually this card would traditionally be about a relationship. But since we're talking about your dog, not your dog, you're talking about your job and your relationship with your job, there is something about your job that you do love. You know, you love what it brings to you. You can pay your bills, you can take care of yourself, you can find some creature comforts. But somebody is going to offer you something better. Something better at your job, or some kind of better opportunity coming your way. You might be feeling in the Two of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. You're not really certain what you're going to choose here. You know, are you going to take a new path that you see ahead of you? A new opportunity to make life better that you have spotted already, or that you will spot, that you will see? You know, are you going to stay, you know, where you're at? You can stay small or go big or go home. Because right now, whatever's going on, you know, that you're trying to get away from this unstable, kind of keeping you up all the time, kind of stressful situation, which, of course, work can always be stressful. But if you love what you do, like this card, Two of Cups, is about loving what you do, what you're doing, you know, then you'll never work a day in your life. Spirit's like, even if you have to create something special with friends, family, other people you've met that you trust in business, but it's something that will give you more authoritative power in your life. Something that's coming for you that's going to bring more joy in the Sun card and in this Knight of Pentacles, but it is slow moving. In regards to your current job situation, though, like I said, somebody's going to make an offer to you at your job. You're going to have to decide if you want to go bigger or go home. Do you want it to get better, or do you want it to stay the way it is? You know, you might have had an idea of where you thought your career was going to take you. And that idea is still there. I mean, it's still the light at the end of the tunnel. You see the moon and the stars through all this mess. So Spirit is saying, in regards to your job, you know, beware of nostalgia. The kind that's toxic, the kind that doesn't serve you, like, man, I should have done this, and now I'm regretting it. Or beware of, you know, the shoulda, woulda, couldas. Because the past isn't coming back. You know, you only have now and the future to look to. And the future is not here yet. I mean, the future may not even happen. That's why I'm asking your most strongest and trusted spirit guides right now what you need to know about this situation within regards to your job right now. I mean, your job situation, it could be good. And, you know, life is what you make it. But Spirit's also saying, you know, you could do better. You're worth better. You're worth more than you know, something small that somebody has to offer you in this Page of Pentacles, though it's not like it's nothing. I mean, it's still something that you will see that you can build upon. And if you are doing something creative in your life that you think will make you happier and be more prosperous down the road during your, you know, free time with friends, do it. Because it's going to take a lot of stress out of your life and put a lot of more joy into it. And Spirit says one way that you will achieve that is, you know, taking good care of yourself with your mental wealth. You can't look back at the past. It's not coming back. All right? You have to stay here in the now and take good care of yourself. And this aggressively hydrate card. Butterfly dreams. They're your dreams. Protect them. Okay? And this card's about decisions. You know, what decisions are you going to take, you know, to make those dreams come true? Because not everything that you're seeing isn't always believing. So believe nothing that you hear, and only half of what you see out there face to face in your 3D reality with the people that you know in regards to this job, within regards to your career, within regards to what you want in life. Because, look, working a job and enjoying it is a definite reason to live and to make your life better, to enjoy, you know, some of the most basic creature comforts of life. So I feel like this card's also telling you, this reason to live juice card, you know, pay attention to your gratitude. That's going to be something that's going to carry you through the dimensional shift. But this dimensional shift with this job thing, with this career thing, with your life thing, you know, there is a rainbow. You can't have the rain without the storms. You can't have the rainbow without the storms as well. There is a promise here letting you know you will come through this. You know, there's going to be times when you might feel like you're quite desperate to move a mountain with a cup of water, but you will do it. You will make it happen. Hand in hand you'll go with your Creator. You know, wherever you go, there you are. But it will all end up in some kind of eureka for you. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. You just have to make the best of what you've got in your, during especially your carefree timelessness. But within regards to your current situation, you know, if you love what you do, keep doing it. Okay, build upon it. It will get better. Might start off small, but it will get better. You may not once again be able to decide what you really want, but you know, out of all these creature comforts here on the Seven of Cups, you know you want a comfortable home. You know you want to be able to provide for yourself, your loved ones. So really be thinking about what you want and talking to your Creator as if it's your best friend, even if it's just the dirt outside. You see her with her binoculars and she's standing in the dirt and she's looking out. She's looking out for herself. She sees that, you know, money does grow on trees. So don't let anybody make you think that it has to be so difficult, Maurice. You are the magic wand in this situation. So what do you want to happen next? Because, you know, this is what Spirit has for you today. And Spirit's basically saying you can make the best of it. I'm going to split the deck with so interesting. So you've got I pulled 2 cards from the Love Tarot for you. You have the Emperor and the Empress, which is a couple. It is a power couple in the deck. You know, I'm not sure if there is a woman in your life. It could be a mother, a friend, a sister, a wife, a girlfriend, but, you know, behind every good man is an awesome woman. And I feel like this card's also telling you that there's somebody coming in for you, or somebody there that supports you, loves you unconditionally, and wants to help you through, you know, whatever it is you're going through, good times, bad times. So that you can have more happy, harmonious, and joyful moments in your life. instead of whatever this is. This terrors keeping you up at night. You know, unbalanced harmony. You know, you really have to understand how lucky you are to have what you do have, which I'm sure you do. And all of this that you're going through now with your job, with work, with your career, it will only lead you here in the not too distant future to more authoritative power in your life. So there is a lot to look forward here. You know, I can't make your decisions for you, but this is what Spirit has for you today. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Chammy. If you'd like to get a paid reading, check out the description. This is the happy hour, so I've got the $6 taco box, which is just up to 3 questions. You get 5+ minutes, 5+ cards. The 11/11 love reading. Are you there, Maurice? Hey. You do have a lot to look forward to. You know, it's just like everybody else. You will have to work for it. But remember, your thoughts create. This 3 of Pentacles is very much about how you create, not only with yourself, but your creator as well, whatever you believe your creator to be. So what do you want the next scene to be? Because I see you creating something special in your life to bring you the prosperity that you know, and balance that you want in your life. I know it might have been a little bit difficult, or it's feeling a little bit difficult, but it doesn't have to be this difficult. You know, especially setting up your boundaries, making sure that you follow through with making sure that you get the mental wealth and health help that you might need. You know, making sure that, you know, you're comfortable. Don't do anything that triggers you. You know, and enjoy what you do have. Because the first card is 2 of Cups. You know, you love what working gives to you. And, you know, a man without ambition, he has really nothing to offer even himself. So stay ambitious, okay? You know, it's okay to be lazy, but stay ambitious even if you're feeling lazy or you're having one of those lazy days where you're lazy. You see what I'm saying? Like, personally, I know people who they're incredibly ambitious, but, you know, they might be a little bit lazy. But I know some people, they have no ambition. And they wonder why they can't keep a job or find a good job. They can't find a partner. They can't find the stability that they want in their life. But it starts with them, you know, and staying ambitious, being ambitious. And creating that ambition, you know, like what gets you out of bed every day? Well, this little guy gets me out of bed every day because he needs to be walked. That's one reason I got a dog, because, I mean, I had cats for years, but the dogs get you out of the house more. I mean, unless you want to teach a cat how to walk on a leash, and that's fine too. Keep me updated, Maurice. I am here for you. Yeah, you applied for a promotion. Yeah, you're going to get it. Thanks so much for your like and your subscription. I appreciate that. Keep me updated. I'm here for you. I would definitely take the promotion if they give it to you. Even if it's not everything you want, it will turn into, and can turn into everything you want, because it will give you a little bit more stability, a little bit more coin, a little bit more authoritative power in your life to help you make some choices to go bigger and better. You know, if you do ever decide to do something a little different, like your own business, or you know, do things that might help you retire earlier than later in life. If anybody else would like to get a paid reading, please let me know. I'm going to be turning off the live here in a little bit, and I've got to eat dinner and get this cute little guy some dinner. You gonna be okay? Hmm? You want to eat? Are you hungry? Aw. Thank you once again so much for your donation, Maurice. I appreciate that. It's very kind and generous of you. Hey, Niraj and Elvia. Nice to meet you. Thanks so much for coming by the Chammy. I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. I gotta feed the dogs, and I'll be back in a little bit, sometime in the 11 o'clock hour. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. Thank you everybody who came by tonight and added to the chat. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Be safe.